Hello, Dave here, coming to you today with another Screenflow tutorial. This time we want to look at how you can create those kind of really cool grid split screen effects that you might have seen in the recent BBC drama Trust, all about the Paul Getty's grandson kidnapping. There's a little clip of that here. And I've discovered that you can actually do these effects quite nicely just using Screenflow on a Mac and Keynote to achieve the kind of grid effect. So let's jump in the computer and I'll just take you exactly through that right now. Okay, so we're in Screenflow, and these are the clips, the 4 clips that I've selected to use in this tutorial. So the next thing we want to do to create this effect is to jump into Keynote, and we're just going to go for a blank presentation. So we'll just go for this one, which is my presentation. Wide, white one, and then choose, and we'll just get rid of these sections, and then we want to change the background here to, actually we just click on background, we'll go for that pale green colour, which is going to be a kind of Chroma Key effect, which will enable us to do this. And the next thing we want to do now is to pop our lines in. Now, we're just going to go for a simple 4-way split, like a cross shape that's going to appear, and then we'll use that to create the split screen effect. So we'll go into shape, select a line, and then just move that to the top, bottom, pull that all the way down to the bottom of the slide, and you can see here, if you look at this little kind of progress bar over here, you can make sure you've got that line all the way to the top and bottom. Okay, so it's also in the middle because it's given us a little yellow line to show us we're exactly in the center here. And then we want to just go over here and make that a bit of a wider line. I'm going to go to 20 points for the purposes of this. Okay, and then we want to pop in another line. So again, we'll go to shape, line, and obviously we want to go now left to right or right to left. So let's just make it go all the way across to start with. And the same on the other side, make sure it's going all the way. Okay, and then let's just center that up as well. So click on that and just pull that up till we get our yellow center line, which is there. And again, let's take that up to 20. Okay, now we can just do a little preview of this to make sure it's what we're after. Well, actually, let's animate first of all. So we'll go up here to animate and click on, actually, let's do the downwards line first, add an effect, and we can just do line draw here, and you can see here it's going from bottom to top. I actually want it to go top to bottom, so I'm going to switch to end to start, and then the same for the line going across the way, line draw, and start to end works because it will go left to right, which is the effect I'm looking for in this case. And that's, you can see from the order here, that's happening second, which is what we want. If you wanted to adjust that, you can go into build order and make some changes in there. But that's giving us the effect that we're looking for here. And we can play this just to have a look at how that's going to work. It's going to work on mouse clicks at the moment, but we're going to export this as a movie, so this will happen automatically. But that's giving us what we want. So we can go ahead now and just press File, Export to, Movie, Self-Playing, go to next slide after 5 seconds, go to next build after 2 seconds. Let's just shorten that a little bit and go to just 2 for both, just so that the effect comes in quicker than we want. And we'll change the resolution also to 1080p because that's what we're going to want to achieve. And then next, and I'm going to save this to the desktop, and I'm just going to call it grid so that I can find it. There we go, export that, creating movie. Hey presto, so that's now saved as a little animated movie. So we can come out of Keynote now. Save that if you want to as a Keynote slide, but you've actually exported it to your desktop as a movie, so you've kind of got that there anyway, so there's not really any need to save that. So here we are, back to our Screenflow file. So we'll go up here to add file, and then we'll just find that little grid movie we've made on the desktop, bring that into the timeline and drag it down. We want that to be on top. Okay, so you can see now we just have that green slide. The next thing we want to do, if we play that, we should see our lines coming in. Okay, a little bit slow for my liking. So let's just go back to where that effect actually comes in, which is there. Okay, I'm just going to chop that because I don't want that much of a delay. So press T and then just delete that section. We want to now get rid of this green background, and the simple way to do that is to go up to the video section on Screenflow and go down here to video filters, press plus. First one up there is Chroma Key, add that. That removes the green background, but it will leave those black lines that we've put in. So the effect I'm looking for is, I want to start with this as a little journey I took to New York for a special event last year. And obviously it started with a plane journey, and then there was a train journey after that, and then I spent a little bit of time in a little town called Red Bank, New Jersey. So there's a little clip of just some evening in New Jersey, and then a little clip filmed actually at the event. And that's the sequence I want them to appear in. So we're going to start with full screen of the plane taking off, and then when we get to our lines beginning to appear, I'm going to split that just there. Well, actually, I'm going to wait until we have our full cross in, which is here. Just make sure we get that in the right place. Okay, a little bit longer. Just play that again. So our black lines in. There we are. Okay, so I'm now going to, at this point, I'm going to have the full screen action happening. So I'm going to just clip. I've got these grouped. I'm just going to ungroup those. Hang on. So ungroup. I want to work on these one at a time now. So I now want to chop that video of the airplane, and at this point I'm going to move that into the top left corner. So I'm just going to drag that in, and you can see now that the other clips are beginning to show. Okay, so I want next, I'm going to bring this little clip in a little bit later, or actually we'll bring them all in at the same time. So I'm going to just chop that up to here, top right, for a few seconds, and then the next clip we'll bring that in there. You can see that behind here, and that is going to come down to the bottom left. Okay, so we've got plane, train, a little bit of Red Bank, and then the final clip is actually at the event itself. So we'll just pull this final clip along here and then shrink that down to the bottom right hand corner. Okay, just expand that out. Okay, so in order, let's just go from back here. These lines, by the way, are looking a little bit jerky. They're not coming in the way we want them to. But really that is just because Screenflow actually renders as it exports. So you'll see it's actually working really quite nicely now. And there we go, our 4 clips coming in. If you wanted then to make that effect appear in reverse, really you just need to again work out what you're going to do with your different clips, and then just right click on your little grid movie, and then in Screenflow you can just hit reverse clip, and that will all happen in reverse. So you'll go back to the single screen effect, or maybe another effect, whatever you want to do. It's exactly the same process. Okay, so that's the basics of how you can get these really cool kind of cinematic movie effects using just Screenflow and Keynote on a Mac. Hope that's been interesting to you. It's a case, as always, those are the basics, just experiment away. It's the same kind of technique, no matter what kind of grids you want to put in there. It's just the same way of doing it. So I hope you find that useful. If so, feel free to subscribe to me underneath here. I've got lots more tutorials on video editing, internet marketing, lifestyle really, internet lifestyle business, and you can even, if you want to, at the end of the video, grab a free 7-day video series from my own mentors at SFM and DEA on how to create an internet lifestyle business using video marketing, blogging, advertising, everything really, completely free. Just click on the link at the end. Like I say, feel free to subscribe and also leave me any comments you care to, and I'll get back to you. Alright, thanks for watching. It's been Dave here at davemenzies.com. Bye bye.